Ladies and gentlemen, this is a question of logarithm equation. Can you solve this complicated logarithm equation coming from Singapore integrated program? So let's find out. So here I've base 16, base 4 and base 25 for the three terms that I have. And let's see, 16 is actually 4 square, 25 is actually 5 square, and 1 out of 5 is actually 5 power negative 1. Now I'm going to use all this information here and change base for the terms that I need. So for example, in the first term that I see here, I'm going to change it to base 4. 3x minus 1 remains in the numerator. Well, for base 4 here in the denominator, I'm going to have 4 squared. Second term here, it's already base 4, so no change. But for the third term here, I'm going to change it to base 5. So I have 5 power negative 1 in the numerator, and I have base 5 squared in the denominator. So right now, by using power law, what I can do is the power 2 can actually becomes coefficient. Similarly for my power negative 1 and my power 2 here. So what I have in the next line, it will be log base 4, 3x minus 1, and I'll have 2 to becomes the coefficient, log base 4, equals to second term stay the same. Well, for the third term, I'm going to have negative 1 coefficient at the front, so log base 5, and 2 coefficient at the front, log base 5. And you should know that log base 4, log base 5, they are all equivalent to 1. So next step, it's going to be a little bit simpler. So I have 2 denominator, and log base 4, 3x stays the same. But for the next one, it's going to be minus half. So I see that I have denominator 2 on both sides here. I'm going to multiply 2 throughout. So I'm going to have log base 4, 3x minus 1, 2 log base 4, 3x minus 1. Now, just now you use power law to place the power 2 becomes coefficient. Right now you have coefficient, you can actually place this power 2 to becomes the power. So I'll be having log base 4, 3x minus 1 equals to log base 4 square of 3x minus 1. And next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate both log base 4 term to be on the same side. So equals to log base 4, 9x squared. At the same time, I'm going to open up the bracket for the square equals to negative 1. So on the left hand side, it's actually a quotient law. So I'm going to have log base 4, 3x minus 1 over 9x squared equals to negative 1. This logarithm equation now can actually become an index equation. So I'll be 3x minus 1 over 9x squared equals to 4 power negative 1, which is equivalent to 1 over 4. So now you can perform cross multiplication. And therefore, in the next step, you're going to have 12x minus 4 equals to 9x squared, which you can rearrange to become a quadratic equation. And this is factorizable, so that gives you the square of 3x minus 2. So with that, find out your x to be 2 over 3. Now this is a logarithm equation question, so you have to check the condition as well. So 3x minus 1 has to be more than 0. Therefore, x has to be more than 1/3. And since your answer is more than 1/3, so x equals to 2 over 3 is your final answer.